Ah, I have to kill time until the first train today. How long is this irregular shift going to last? My name is Mashiro Shiroka, and I'm 24 years old, working for a security company. I'm 24 years old and work for a security company. My work as a building security guard has become an irregular shift due to an event. So these days, when my shift is over, the trains are still not running. So I've been spending my time at this family restaurant until the first train.
Hi, sir. Can I sit here for a minute?
A woman suddenly took a seat on my table. What is this? There are so many other empty seats.
Thanks.
Whoa, you sat down before I even said yes. You're quite something, aren't you? Well, I don't know what it is, but I'll get going now. Fortunately, time for the first train was approaching, and I was about to get up from my seat to get away from this seemingly troublesome woman. But...
Oh, wait! Please, will you let me stay at your place?
Uh-huh. Suddenly, she hugs my arm with both her arms. I was captured, and she told me why.
To tell you the truth, I've been followed by a creepy guy lately. And yesterday he even came to the station near my house. It's not safe for me to go home as usual. So I was wondering if you would let me stay at your house.
It sounds even more dangerous to stay at a stranger's house.
Don't worry. I think I judge people well thanks to my profession. I'm sure you're fine.
I don't know if I'm being praised or ridiculed. But miss, your profession is hotess or something, right? Don't those places have a pickup and drop-off service?
Yes, but I work far away from my apartment, so they only take me to the station over there.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm going to have to say goodbye.
Huh? Why?
She looks at me with resentful eyes, but I went to pay at the cash register. Why you say? I mean, you would normally refuse such a shoddy offer, right? Let's see. 1,280 yen. Not a single 1,000 yen bill in my wallet? Is there something wrong, sir? Why? There should have been 3,000 yen until yesterday. This isn't good. If someone who works for a security company runs away without paying... Earlier today, a man was caught trying to eat without paying at a family restaurant in front of the Station 00. The man's name is Mashiro Shiroka, 24 years old. And surprisingly, he was working for a security company.
What in the world did he intend to protect without obeying the law? Even though the restaurant was having cashless payment issues at the time, he showed absolutely no professionalism as a security personnel.
No!
Hey, do you want me to pay for you?
Huh? What?
You don't have any cash, right? I'm good at reading people's faces because of my profession. Of course, in exchange. You know what I mean, right? What are you going to do? Are you going to let yourself get caught? Or will you let me stay at your place?
I glared at her as if she killed my parents or something, and decided to invite her to my house. According to her self-introduction on her way home, this hottest lady is Hina Koikawa, 23 years old, 1 year younger than me. So Hina and I arrived at my place, and of course, there was only one bed. Well, there's an extra futon that I use whenever my friend comes over.
Oh, I'm so sleepy.
What?
Good night.
Oh, wait! She's sleeping. Well, when she put her face close to mine earlier, she smelled like alcohol. So I guess she was drunk. Well, I wouldn't have let a girl sleep on the floor anyway, but... So I put my futon on the floor. Hearing a nostalgic sound and slumber, I slowly started waking up. It sounds familiar, but it's been a long time since I've heard someone else making it.
Oh, sorry. I woke you up.
Oh, Hina-san? What jumped into my sight was the image of Hina-san wearing my apron and cooking.
Sorry, I tried to wake you up after it was done, but I was too noisy.
No, it wasn't noisy. I mean, is it okay for me to have your food?
It's my way of thanking you, so don't worry about it.
Well, if I think about it, you're using my ingredients in my house, so we are just about even?
You should just say thank you.
While we were talking, Hina finished all the preparations, and we both sat down at the dining table. Whoa, it's delicious! Hina, you are a very good cook.
I shouldn't say it myself, but I'm a surprisingly a good homemaker, am I not?
Yeah, it's really delicious. I was annoyed that she suddenly barged in, but I guess it's not so bad after all. And so, Hina went back to her house while it's still light. If that had been the end of it, I would have just called it an unusual day. The next day, I went to my usual family restaurant again to wait for the first train. And
Thank goodness! Mashiro, you're here today too!
once again, Hina called out to me again.
I'm really sorry, but can you let me stay at your place again tonight?
Tonight as well? Is that because of that again?
Yeah. When I went to work, I saw the same guy again.
It was Hina's seemingly cheerful expression that made me make a decision. When I looked closely, her shoulders were shaking. She must be scared. I mean, I couldn't think of the woman who slept in the room and even treated me her cooking as a stranger anymore. The situation is already different from yesterday. It will leave me a bitter aftertaste in my mouth to leave her here. It can't be helped. Let's go to my place then.
Oh? Is it okay?
Yes, it's a ship I've already boarded.
If that's the case, let's go home right away.
Wait, what? Hina-san, what is that bag?
Of course it's my luggage. A change of clothes, daily necessities, etc.
You've prepared a lot of things, huh? This is definitely for a longer stay than I'm thinking, isn't it? When I returned home feeling tricked, as I expected, Hina...
I'm home.
She went to bed without my permission again. She doesn't smell like alcohol as much today as she did yesterday. I guess she's naturally freewheeling. And she's like, very outgoing. Even though nothing happened yesterday, she's a complete opposite of my personality. Being able to make the decision to stay at a guy's house so easily. And we're about to go to bed. But I realized something. Hey, Hina-san.
What? I was just about to fall asleep.
Why don't we go get some ice cream?
What? Why all of a sudden?
Just come. Come on, let's go.
Hey, what's the matter with you all of a sudden?
Hina-san, please calm down and listen to me. Just now, under the bed. Finally, Hina-san seemed to have realized what I'm trying to say.
You're kidding me. Under the bed? There was the guy? Huh? What? Were you messing with me? Don't ever do that! It's not funny!
Sorry. I just realized this would be a perfect moment to pull this off. So I just couldn't help it. I feel like I finally got my revenge after she did whatever she wants. But it seems I overdid it. Oh, wait. Hina-san, I'm sorry. Don't be so angry. Suddenly, Hina-san shut down and walked quickly back to my room. I'm sorry, Hina-san. I won't do it again. Please forgive me.
Was there...
What?
I saw him hiding behind that utility pole over there, looking at me. The creep who's stalking me.
What? No way. Then, he's been following you since yesterday. It was a lie? She got back at me so soon.
I got back my revenge.
But it sure is scary when you do this to me in this situation.
Right? That's why I was scared earlier.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh well. But it was kind of fun. Weirdly enough, it helped me forget about the actual Prowler for a bit.
No, really? I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, I feel like we've grown a little closer, so I'm happy with the outcome. I like to play pranks like this with a boyfriend.
What?
No, there was no special meaning to what I just said, okay?
Yeah, I know. Sorry for reacting in a strange manner.
Oh, there's nothing to apologize for.
Okay. My prank brought me a pleasant moment like this conversation, but ironically, it was shortly after that a suspicious man was spotted near this apartment. I'm afraid we should continue going to work and home together for the time being.
I'm really sorry.
It's fine. I can't leave you alone after all this.
Mashiro-kun.
I made such a decision, but just around this time, I was also beginning to have certain doubts about her. This is not right. I knew it. There isn't enough. As a grandma's child, I have an old habit of saving cash in my dresser in addition to my bank account. But the amount of cash was decreasing. No way. It can't be Hina. No, but... a suspicion that cannot be wiped out. After a few days of being on the lookout of the Prowler and Hina, one day... Hina-san, what are you doing there?
Well, Mashiro-kun. No, nothing.
Hina-san was sneaking around my dresser, where I had my savings. When I called out to her, she was clearly flustered. She's suspicious.
I mean, isn't it time for you to go to work already?
Oh, it's that time already. I have an early start today, from a bit past noon all the way until late night. Hina-san had the day off and had plans to meet her friend. So we were going to meet at our usual place and take the last train home. Yes, I should be leaving soon. I don't have any evidence or anything. I'll have to ask her another time. But my suspicions grew even more later that night. Once again, another 1,000 yen bill is missing. It was definitely here last night. I've been in the habit of checking the rest of my money in my wallet whenever I come here, ever since my previous mistake. I noticed that the 1,000 yen bill in my wallet had been removed. I knew it. I wasn't imagining things. Luckily, I had enough change to order just drinks, and Hina came right over.
Thanks for waiting, Mashiro-kun.
Hina-san, let's get out of here right away.
Huh? Oh, yes.
On the way back home from the station, I finally made up my mind. Excuse me, Hina-san. Earlier, around lunchtime.
Lunchtime?
Yes. You were kind of flustered when I called you in front of the dresser, weren't you?
You saw the dresser, Mashiro-kun?
No. I was in a hurry today, so not yet.
Oh, okay, that's good, I guess.
But I did check the other time that there's less money in the dresser.
Huh? What?
Additionally, today I also noticed that the money in my wallet is missing.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
I ask you simply and directly, Hina-san. Are you stealing money from me?
What the hell?
Hina-san's voice was tense, and I could tell she was angry. But I couldn't help but ask her. I made sure. I checked. It's true that it's gone. If it wasn't me, the only possibility left is you.
Hey, even if I weren't a hostess girl, would you have doubted me?
Uh-huh.
You're terrible, Mashiro-kun. You are such a prejudiced person.
Wait, why is the conversation headed that way?
Do you think just because I'm a little flashy looking and work at a hostess bar, I'm going to do something bad?
Well, that's not what I mean. You're the only person at my place other than myself.
I don't even know you anymore, Mashiro-kun.
Hey, Hina-san! If you go by yourself, the prole will... I caught up with Hina, who was pushing ahead by herself. And by the time I caught up with her, she was already in front of my room. Yeah, I finally caught up with you. Hina-san, don't go so far ahead.
It's open.
What?
The key. It's unlocked.
Huh? You're kidding. I'm sure I locked it.
Don't tell me. The prowler's inside.
Hina-san, stay with me.
Yeah.
Hina's hands touched my arms, putting my earlier suspicions against her on hold. We both entered the room together. Then, I see someone ransacking the dresser where I saved my money. Oh, that guy! He's a suspicious person who was spotted the other day.
No way. He followed me all the way into Mashiro-kun's room.
Hina-san, get ready to call the police.
What?
Hey, you! Yeah! I took the prowler's arm with a subduing technique I learned at the security company. Ouch! Ouch!
Is this the police? Please come now. The address is...
You damn stalker! You followed Hina-san all the way here. What? Stalker? Huh?
Here, Mashiro-kun. I brought something you can tie him up with.
Thanks.
By the way, I'm surprised. Mashiro-kun, you're so strong.
I learned the basics at work. I'm glad this was all it took to take him down.
Okay. Bye then.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was scared, so I hugged you earlier. But I haven't forgot that you had terrible suspicions about me.
No, Hina. Now is not the time to talk about that.
The police will be here soon, so it won't be a problem. Good for you. Now you don't have to keep the thieving bitch overnight.
Hina-san, wait! Oh god, I can't just leave this guy here either. Hina-san leaves swaggering with anger without clearing her suspicions. I couldn't follow her with a thief in front of me. Hey, don't you have to go after her? She's your precious girlfriend, isn't she? That's certainly and absolutely none of your business. I was finally starting to calm down from the excited condition from fighting the prowler, and I was getting angrier and angrier at Hina-san. What's the matter with her? She hasn't even answered my question properly yet. I didn't suspect her because she's a hostess. It's only because there could have been no one else in that situation. I don't mean to demand gratitude, but I feel like I've been returned evil for good. I don't know what you're upset about, but at least she seemed to care about you, bro. Huh? What are you talking about? Out of the blue. Just look inside the dresser. Me just found it. What? The dresser? And you're the first person I met who says me instead of I. Puzzled by the thief's interesting grammar, I examined the dresser and find a cute letter. There was Hina-san's handwriting, beginning with, Dear Mashiro-kun, I'm shy, so I'll tell you in a letter, and I won't give it to you directly.
If you find this, I hope you'll just read it and not say anything to me about it. I'm really sorry I came to your place and puzzled you, but I was tremendously lucky. Because I got to meet such a nice person, Mashiro-kun. It's strange, but while I've been chased by a prowler for the past week, I was having a great time. A lot of people think of hostess girls as being flashy and playful, but Mashiro-kun wasn't like that at all. I love that about you. I'm too shy to say that again, so I'm sending you a letter.
From Hina. Could it be that the reason she was flustered here at lunch today was because she was hiding this? No, I don't understand. On the one hand, she writes a letter like this, and at the same time, she steals money. I unintentionally uttered what I had in my confused mind, and... Me is the one who stole your money, bro. Huh? What? So, me is saying me was the one who stole your money all this time, bro. Huh? You're the creep who's been stalking Hina, aren't you? Why are you stealing my money?
No. Me not after your girl. Me just a burglar. When you dropped your key before, me secretly made a duplicate key and returned the original to you. And since then, me has been stealing your money regularly, a bit by bit from your wallet and dresser so that you wouldn't notice. But this time, you were working a different shift than usual, so you ran into me. Bad luck, huh?
So, you mean the neighbors saw you do that? And it was your fault that all the bills were missing at the restaurant back then? I can't believe it. I didn't realize it has been stolen since that long ago. I work for a security company, but didn't secure my own safety at all. Then, Hina-san is innocent, isn't she? Then she has been every right to be angry at me for saying something like that. That's when I finally realized the gravity of the situation. Wait a minute. If this guy isn't the one, the actual stalker is still... Oh no! Hina-san!
Bro, if you know you've got the wrong guy, me wish you'd untie me.
Talk in your sleep!
Yeah!
Hina-san! It was just in the nick of time. I was running to the station as I thought the stalker would get a cab there. Then I spotted Hina-san being attacked by the prowler. Yeah!
Huh? Mashiro-kun?
Are you okay, Hina-san? Let go of me! It's just that it's been a while since I've been near Hina-chan, so I've lost my patience. Shut up! Keep your sick criminal thoughts to yourself. Hina-chan! Hey, get in quickly. Hina-san then called the police, and the real stalker was arrested by the police.
Mashiro-kun, how did you...
I found out he was just a burglar, so I rushed after you.
He was a burglar?
Yeah, actually, even before I met you, he had been coming into my room frequently.
What?
I'm sorry. He was the one who was stealing my money, and yet, I suspect you.
Oh, so it's true that you lost the money. Then I can't blame you for suspecting me in that situation. You didn't know there was a burglar coming in your house at the time. I thought Mashiro-kun was mistaken about the missing money. That's why I got mad at you for suspecting me. I should have known. You wouldn't suspect me for no reason. I trusted you so much that I overreacted and felt betrayed.
You wrote so well about me in your letter too, didn't you?
Huh? You found it already?
Yes. That thief kindly found it for me.
And it was read by a third party?
But it was fun for me too.
For you too, Mashiro-kun?
Yeah. At first, I thought I got involved in something crazy. But this past week hasn't been so bad.
Mashiro-kun.
But now that the stalker has been caught, there's no more reason for us to live together. But first, we have to pack up your stuff. Hey, come on. Let's hurry up and go home.
Wait, Mashiro-kun! Hey, can I continue to live with you?
What?
For some reason, I can't imagine my life without you anymore.
Hina-san. Strangely enough, I'm feeling the same way.
Oh, then...
That was the moment when Hina-san and I started dating. Well, practically, we had been living together for a week before that.
Oh, Mashiro-kun! I thought today was the day I was supposed to make dinner.
I said today was the day I didn't have work, right?
Was it? Then let's cook together.
A year has passed since then, and our relationship has only deepened. Now we officially rent a room and an apartment and live together. As a side note, a year ago, that burglar, whom I couldn't hate enough, he who pulled the bills out of the wallet and made me move and was Hina-san. After that, it seems he got out of the news and ran away before the police arrived. Now, my biggest concern at the moment is that that burglar might come back to me and going to find this ring before she does.